soon as I try and film a YouTube video, there's some farmer right next to me making a hell of a lot of noise. I've been sat here in the sunlight doing a bit of meditating, a bit of reading, and now he's making all that racket as soon as I come to film the YouTube video. I suppose I'll just wait until he finishes, so I'll be back in a moment or two. I've literally been here an hour already and he's not made a single noise, and as soon as I click play he starts making a load of noise. What is that all about? It's been a few months since I've uploaded, and I just wanted to make this video as a short updates for those people that'll be wondering where I've been. And there's some dogs coming for me, hopefully they don't come too close. Oh, I would turn the camera around, but it's set up on a blooming stand I've made, so I'm probably not going to. With the YouTube being open and me being a little bit distant from social media, the people that have spent their time watching my videos, you know, if you've watched all of my videos or even a few of them, you know, you could have spent up to hours watching the content I've put out there. I sort of owe it to them people to at least tell them what I've been up to and the reasons why I haven't been uploading and how I plan on moving the YouTube forward. That's what this video is going to act as today. So the original reason I stopped uploading to YouTube was because I broke my phone. So while I was travelling, I was in the sea. I'd bought this underwater phone case. It had worked like 6 times. You know, I'd put it through the paces. I'd been filming turtles and whale sharks and all sorts of things, corals and schools of fishes, just all sorts of things I'd filmed with this phone case. So once you use something a fair few times, you build a little bit of confidence with it, as you do. However, I went to go record these 2 turtles because we jumped in the sea and we was in a place where nobody else was. There was really not a lot going on. We just wanted to see through somewhere to snorkel and something to see, but there was really nothing. We spent like 20 minutes going around and there was just nothing there. So nobody, no fish, no coral, just plain boring sea. Seen this giant thing under the water, but it was quite far away from it, so we couldn't quite make out what it was. My friend actually pointed it out to me and I started swimming towards it, and it looked like a huge rock, and even a rock would have been interesting at this point because there was nothing there. And like the sun was coming through the water, it was like shining off of it, and like, it looked quite weird. And I got close and it was the biggest turtle that I'd ever seen, and I thought, right, I'm gonna go get my phone and I'm gonna try and record this thing. So underwater phone case on, filming this cool turtle. We're following him, I'm swimming, I'm capturing this shot. He then took us to another turtle, another gigantic turtle. These are the 2 biggest turtles that I've ever seen. They must have been the biggest turtles in Thailand because they were just massive. We're getting these great shots, and then I look at my phone and it's gone black. So I thought, oh, it must have died, because I knew it was on low percentage. I thought, right, I better get back out and check my phone's okay. So I checked my phone back out on shore, and the phone was completely water damaged. I tipped the packet up and it would just water pissed out of it. There's somewhere on it and it was just frazzling out water. I thought, this thing is absolutely fried. So I had to go through the rest of my time travelling, which was about a month and a half, with no phone. That came with its own challenges, and a lot got brought to my attention. And I tried to always see the positives of things and not just view them as a bad thing, because obviously in the moment it's hard to see your phone. You have your life there on your phone, all of your finances, this, that and the other, my access to family, friends, this, that and the other. And it was all just taken away from me. So I tried to see the positives from it, and it really worked. It has taught me a lot. So that's ultimately why I stopped uploading to YouTube. I didn't have a phone. A lot got brought to my attention throughout that time, and I started to reevaluate my life and the direction it was going and how I was going to move my life forwards. And the way that YouTube fit into that isn't still sort of fitting in quite right. So one of 2 things needs to happen now, and that is either that I stop doing the YouTube or I change it. And I'm still not quite sure which one I'm going to do. And I've been pondering the idea for a while and it's not seeming to get me anywhere. So I thought what I can do is do some things that I know I need to do, and that is update you guys. I also have some clips saved from when I was traveling, so I'll be able to make a video out of that. And I've hit 1 year on YouTube, so I could do a 1-year montage. So there's 3 videos there that do need to happen, regardless if I continue with the YouTube or not. Let's start there, and that's why I'm here today. It is such a beautiful day today. It's going to be 27 degrees, and bear in mind we've just had rain for a month straight, so 27 degrees is like a massive win right now. I know, right? Whoa! Can you hear that? A massive swarm of birds have just come and I mean about 50 birds have just landed in the bush that's right next to me. And as I said earlier, I am not moving my phone because I've set it up on a perfect little stand. It's like stood up. If I move it, it's gonna cause a problem. But wow, love that sort of thing. I love stuff like that. It happens all the time when you're in nature. It's why I'm such a big fan of nature. Things like that, just birds just swarm over my head and just land in the bush. It's just crazy. So ultimately, I'm not quite happy with the way that YouTube is fitting into my life at the moment. And I either change it or I stop it, and I'll keep you guys updated as that evolves, and you'll be completely in the loop with it all. At the end of the day, I did this with the intentions of making an impact and serving the world at some good, and people have spent their time tuning into that and watching me and giving me their time, so I deserve to give you guys I deserve to keep you guys in the loop is what I'm trying to say there. Oh, that's not right. Further down. Oh, that's still not right. A bit further down like this maybe. That'll do for the end. I think that's about right. You're not going to believe this, because it's so warm, my phone just had the temperature warning thing come up on it, so it ultimately means I need to end the video here. There's nothing else that I really want to say. Just wanted to update you guys and put it out there, so that's why I'm here. I hope that you're all well. I am well, I'm doing good. I'm just sort of building my life back together since being back from travelling, and it's taking some doing, but we're getting there. My life is moving in the right direction. The YouTube is moving in the right direction, and yeah, I appreciate you all so much. Anyone who watches this video, hopefully it settles any ideas that you had about what's happening in my life, and you know the direction with everything. Hopefully it just clears that up. Whoa, you see that fly? And yeah, I think I don't really need to say anything else. Lots of love and peace. I'll see you soon.